In this video, I'm going to talk to you about angels and archangels, what they are, who they are, do they exist. I'm going to share my experience, especially on the specific group of angels called the archangels. My first real experience with the archangels was when I was living in the south of France, and there I met what I could call my mentor. He was someone who was and is working with the energies of the archangels, and he is doing healing with the archangels. He connects with them directly with his energies, with the archangels, and he is doing remote healing. And I can say that this man saved my life twice. His healing is very potent, very powerful. So I do not doubt his ability to connect with these beings or to perform healing with them. Now, having seen, what he was doing and having been healed myself a few times, he told me, he's seen in me this ability to connect with them, and he told me, you have a natural gift. You're a natural shaman. You have the gift to connect with the angels and the archangels naturally. So he almost told me, like, you don't have to depend on me for healing, because I was at the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I was attracting like a lot of parasitic entities, which happens usually when you're at the beginning of your spiritual journey. So he was helping me cleanse myself and heal from all these parasitic entities. And he told me, you can do the same thing. You have a natural connection to the angels and the archangels. So he taught me basically how to work with these beings, how to connect to their energies and communicate with them and ask them for help. So that's how I began my journey in working with angels and archangels, especially with the energies of the archangels. And as I started working with the energies of the archangels, I started, connecting with them in the way that he told me to connect with them, his methods to have contact with his energies. And like, my experience was amazing. Everything was so real when I started like doing this healing with the energies of the archangels. Like, I would connect, and for example, I would see light coming from above, and with my eyes closed I could see this light descending, like from above, like down, like my head, my shoulders, and so on. I could actually see this bright light coming from my crown as I was channeling their energies and as I was connecting with them. So it was really amazing, and I can't deny the presence of these beings. I just cannot deny it, because like, I've done healing with them, I've had messages from them, I've synchronicities happening, with these archangels, these magnificent beings. I strongly believe in their presence, in their existence, and because it is my personal experience with them. I'm not saying it because I'm like a believer in things I don't know about or I don't experience. I'm open, I have always been open on my spiritual path to the existence of basically any kind of phenomena, and I wanted to understand it. But definitely, I believe in angels, and especially in archangels, both angels, angelic beings, and the archangels. I have a very special connection with the archangels personally. I love the energies of the archangels. For me, when I connect to these beings called the archangels, it feels like home. It simply feels like home. It feels like love, peace, everything that is good in this universe. It just feels like bliss. It feels enlightening. It feels like you're ascending. I can't. It's really hard to describe. But yes, my experience is very direct with these energies. So I've been connecting with them, and for me, it's not. I don't like using the word work. I don't really like using the word, as other people state a lot, working with them, because it's not really like work, you know. It's more like um, a connection. Like you have a connection with like a human being, right? Like two human beings have a connection. That way, I'm seeing this connection between myself and the archangels, between yourself and the archangels, between any human being and the archangels. It is a, I can't say friendship, but it is like a connection. It is a strong connection. It's much more than any human friendship, I could say. You know, it's like an amazing connection. Um, so what are these archangels? What are these beings I'm talking about? Are they like fairies, you know, with wings and all this sort of stuff? Are they like birds, you know, like beings, winged beings, you know, like they're represented usually, the archangels or the angels? Do they have wings even? um, like my experience of these energies, of the energies of the archangels and the angels, is that they are basically pure energy. They are energies, like they are just consciousness, you know. And this consciousness can take many forms, many shapes. You can see them in many ways, you know. For some people they present themselves in a visual way, in a winged way, you know, as light beings. For some people they present themselves in scents, like scents of rose, especially when you smell roses. They like to make themselves known usually to people through the smell of roses, of frankincense. To some people they make themselves known in other ways, you know. So but what they are at their core is pure energy, is pure intelligence. Intelligent energy is just consciousness. The archangels are just like chunks, groups of consciousness with similar information, um, that exist in the fifth dimension. This is what they are. So they are intelligence from the universe, basically. They are intelligent energies, intelligent beings, you know, from this universe that live in the fifth dimension. I can't say they live, but anyway, they reside in the fifth dimension. So yes, like I said, we live in a quantum field of energy. Um, these beings are just pure energy. They are pure consciousness above anything else. And they can present to you, you know, in a visual way, in a way that you can relate to them, perhaps in a more human way, you know, so you can relate to them. At the end of the day, they are pure light, and light is information. So they are pure energy, basically. They are pure information. They are pure consciousness. So you can choose to connect with this intelligence, with these beings, these intelligent energies of the universe, um, through intention, through basically just wanting to have the contact with them, setting the intention and reaching out energetically through the quantum field, reaching out through the quantum field, through intention, through meditation, through trance states, through ritual work. There's many ways of contacting the angels and the archangels and working with these energies. Now, the most important thing that you have to remember is that they are not energies, they are not beings outside of you. You can find them in you, they reside in you, you know, at the end of the day. They resonate with you just like like similar, you know, like molecules having similar information that they communicate between themselves. They resonate with each other in the same way. If you hold a pure vibration of light within you, then you will naturally connect with these energies, these beings, this intelligence of the universe. You'll naturally connect with them, with these beings of light, of intelligence, of the universe. So every archangel, for example, every of these beings, of these energies, they have a particular information associated with them. So like, for example, you have different archangels, right? You have Archangel Michael, for example, which holds a particular kind of intelligence, of information of the universe. Then you have Archangel Raphael, which holds another kind of information of the universe, a different kind of intelligence of the universe. So traditionally, Raphael, Archangel Raphael, is considered to be the healer, is considered to be the master of things related to abundance, healing, prosperity, growth in nature, and so on. It resonates, like the color that this energy resonates mostly with is green. Every color as well has a vibration, so of course, you know, these energies, they can translate themselves through colors, through visuals, through sounds, and through colors, so Archangel Raphael's energy resonates with the color green. Archangel Michael, for example, holds a different kind of information than Raphael, right? So Archangel Michael holds this universal information of courage, of strength, of willpower, of protection, of vision, of focus. So all this kind of similar information, and it resonates with the color blue. So yes, they're just pure energy, and the way that you connect to them is personal to you. It has to be a personal experience for you to connect with angels and archangels. So I can't tell you that angels and archangels exist and expect you to believe, that angels and archangels exist. I expect you to be open-minded, and consider the possibility, but until you actually feel their energies within you, within your heart, within your own energy field, until you actually resonate with them and have an experience, that transcends this reality and that shows you that there are beings out there, there is intelligence out there in the universe, other than humans, other than human beings, that is not incarnated. There is intelligence out there in the universe that's not incarnated and holds a higher vibration than anything else you've ever experienced in your life. Then you'll believe me, then you will know, and angels and archangels do exist. And they are amazing. It is really amazing to connect with these energies, because they are closer to God than any other being can be. They're beings of pure light. They're closer to source, to the truth, to the one, the universal quantum field, that mind of God. They are closer to that one energy that we call God, that one source of everything. Um, Closer than we are, closer than, even angels. So angels obviously are of high vibration, but then, like, beings, that hold even a higher vibration are the archangels. So yes, I really love connecting with the archangels. It's an amazing experience. And you'll find a lot of information on the internet, about the archangels. You can find books on the archangels if you want to read more. So this is my take on the angels and the archangels and what they are. They are intelligence from the universe, they're pure consciousness. They're beings of light, of energy. They're pure energy that you can choose to connect with. And they're always there for you. They're always available in the universe for you to connect with them, because beyond the third dimension, as you go into the fourth dimension, there is no linear time and space. And in the fifth dimension, there is no time and space. So you can connect to them like here and now, anytime. They're always there. Thank you.